O great architect of the universe, we gather in reverence and humility, seeking to understand the profound significance of the Templar Oath, a testament to the valor and commitment of those who walked the path of the Knights Templar. We reflect upon the historical tapestry woven through the ages, where the origins of these noble warriors were birthed amidst the tumult of the medieval world, a time marked by strife, faith, and the quest for justice. Before we listen to this powerful prayer, if you truly enjoy these prayers and believe they bring strength and peace to your life, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and comment "Blessed" below so you won't miss our daily prayer videos. Your engagement helps build a community of faith and ensures you're always connected with us. Now, let us prepare our hearts and minds as we enter this sacred time of prayer. Get ready to receive the Lord's blessing. Let's begin. As we delve into the annals of history, we acknowledge the sacred vows that shaped the identity of the Templars, pledges that bound them not only to one another, but to a higher calling. These oaths, steeped in purpose and resolve, were not mere words. They were the very essence of their being, intricately intertwined with the socio-political landscape of their time. In a world fraught with challenges, their commitment to protect the vulnerable and uphold the tenets of their faith carved a niche of hope and valor that resonated far beyond the borders of their earthly existence. O divine presence, we honor the solemnity of these vows, which served as a beacon of light in the darkness of warfare and chaos. The Templar Knights stood resolute in their duty, embodying the spirit of chivalry as they swore to defend the faith and safeguard the pilgrim. They understood that their oath was not just a personal promise. It was a collective shield against the forces of evil, an unwavering commitment to stand for righteousness in an era where such ideals were often overshadowed by greed and ambition. We reflect on the historical context that gave rise to these sacred oaths, acknowledging the interplay of faith, power, and the quest for peace. The Templars became more than just warriors. They transformed into symbols of hope, guardians of a belief that transcended the temporal. Their legacy is a reminder that in times of adversity, the strength of one's convictions can illuminate the path forward, inspiring future generations to uphold the values of integrity and service. As we contemplate the historical significance of the Templar Oath, may we, too, find inspiration in their unwavering dedication. Let us remember that each commitment we make can forge a bond of unity, echoing the noble intentions of those who came before us. May we carry forth their spirit in our endeavors, striving to be champions of justice, peace, and compassion in a world that often yearns for such virtues. In this moment of reflection, we invite the wisdom of the Templar Knights to guide our hearts and minds as we seek to embody the values they cherished. Let us be reminded that our own oaths, whether spoken or unspoken, carry the power to shape our lives and the lives of those around us. May we embrace the significance of our commitments, understanding that they are not merely obligations, but sacred trusts that connect us to the greater fabric of humanity. O great architect, as we stand at the crossroads of history and faith, we ask for your guidance in renewing our own commitments to noble causes. May the legacy of the Templar Knights inspire us to live lives of purpose, courage, and unwavering devotion. Let the echoes of their oath resonate within us, igniting a flame of service and dedication that transcends time and space. In our hearts, may we carry forth their spirit, a reminder that we, too, are called to be defenders of faith and champions of justice in our own journeys. O divine presence, we gather our hearts and minds in reverence to the spiritual dimensions of the Templar Oath, a sacred vow that transcended the mere words spoken by the Knights of the Temple. In this hallowed commitment, they embraced a journey of faith, a pathway illuminated by the light of divine purpose. As we reflect on their sacred promises, may we understand that their oath was not merely a declaration of loyalty, but a profound expression of their dedication to a higher calling, a calling that beckoned them to serve not just themselves, but the greater good of humanity. We honor the deep spiritual implications woven into the fabric of their vows, recognizing that each word held the weight of their unwavering faith. In their commitment to service, they embodied the essence of humility, surrendering their individual desires to the collective mission of protecting the innocent and upholding justice. May we, too, find inspiration in their example, seeking to align our lives with a purpose that transcends our own ambitions, and dedicating ourselves to acts of kindness and compassion in a world that often yearns for healing. As the Templars pledged their lives to God and their brethren, let us reflect on the sacredness of community that their oath represented. In unity and fellowship, they found strength and courage to face adversity, reminding us that we are never alone in our journeys. May we cultivate a spirit of togetherness, recognizing that our own commitments to faith and service are enriched by the bonds we share with others. In moments of doubt or despair, let us draw upon this communal strength, uplifting one another as we strive toward our own noble causes. We meditate on the pursuit of a higher purpose that the Templars fervently sought, recognizing that their oath was a call to transcend the mundane and embrace the divine. In our own lives, let us seek out opportunities to rise above the noise of worldly distractions, honing our focus on the virtues of love, justice, and truth. May our hearts be open to the whispers of divine guidance, leading us toward actions that reflect our deepest values and beliefs. As we contemplate the legacy of the Templar Oath, may we invite the spiritual dimensions of their commitment into our daily lives. Let the echoes of their promises inspire us to engage in acts of service, to stand firm in our convictions, and to embrace the profound interconnectedness of all beings. May we remember that through our own oaths, whether they be to family, community, or our own spiritual paths, we too are called to embody the principles of faith, integrity, and selflessness that the Templars exemplified. In this moment of reflection, may we renew our own commitments, drawing strength from the legacy of the Knights Templar. May their spirit guide us as we navigate our own journeys, reminding us that the essence of our oaths lies not just in the words we speak, but in the actions we take and the love we share with the world around us. As we embrace our own sacred vows, may we do so with a heart full of faith and a spirit devoted to the service of others, just as the Templars did so long ago. O noble virtues of chivalry and honor, we gather in reverence for the principles that defined the Templar Knights, those brave souls who walked the path of righteousness and valor. In their hearts burned the fire of loyalty, a commitment not merely to a cause but to one another, forging bonds that transcended the mundane and elevated them to the realm of the divine. We seek to embody this same unwavering loyalty in our lives, aspiring to stand steadfast beside our kin, our friends, and our community, just as the Templars did in the face of adversity. May we embrace the bravery that characterized the Knights Templar, a bravery that was not born of arrogance but of deep conviction and purpose. Let us draw inspiration from their willingness to confront danger, to face the unknown with courage, and to defend the values they held dear. In our own struggles, let us find the strength to confront our fears and emerge as champions of justice and truth, echoing their legacy in our actions and choices. In every endeavor, may we embody the integrity that the Templars so fiercely upheld. Let our words align with our deeds, and may our commitments reflect a profound sense of honor. In a world that often tests our resolve, may we remain true to our principles, acting with fairness and righteousness in all that we do. Just as the Templars were guided by their oath, may we allow our own moral compass to steer us toward paths of goodness and light. As we contemplate the essence of service, may we remember that the Templar Knights dedicated their lives to the protection of the weak and the pursuit of noble causes. Let this spirit of service inspire us to lend our hands and hearts to those in need, to be vigilant in our efforts to uplift the marginalized, and to stand as a bulwark against injustice. In our commitment to service, may we find fulfillment and purpose that transcends our individual lives. Let us honor the sacrifices made by those who came before us, recognizing that true honor is often born from the willingness to give up one's own comfort for the greater good. May we cultivate a spirit of selflessness and understanding, embracing the sacrifices that are necessary to uphold our commitments and beliefs. May our lives reflect the profound understanding that every act of sacrifice, no matter how small, contributes to a larger tapestry of love, compassion, and solidarity. We gather in reverence to contemplate the profound essence of sacrifice woven into the Templar Oath, a commitment that transcended mere allegiance and delved deep into the heart of selflessness. We reflect on those noble knights who, in their pursuit of a higher calling, bound themselves to a cause greater than their own lives, embracing a path that demanded unwavering courage and steadfast resolve. In the shadows of the medieval world, where conflict and strife were commonplace, these brave souls stood as beacons of hope, their oaths echoing the call to sacrifice for the protection of the innocent and the preservation of faith. Each vow taken was not merely a promise to arms, but a solemn pledge to the very ideals of chivalry, honor, and duty. May we honor their legacy by understanding that true sacrifice often requires us to step beyond our comfort zones, to give of ourselves in service to others, and to stand firm in our convictions, even when faced with adversity. We beseech you, O eternal light, to inspire us with the spirit of the Templars, that we might embrace the essence of their sacrifice in our own lives. Let us recognize that the act of giving oneself fully to a noble cause does not diminish our existence, but enriches it, allowing us to partake in the greater tapestry of humanity. Teach us that the sacrifices we make, be they of time, resources, or personal comfort, can lead to the upliftment of those around us, igniting hope in the hearts of the weary and the lost. Guide our hearts to understand that sacrifice is not a burden to bear alone, but a shared journey that unites us in purpose. May we find strength in our willingness to support one another in our endeavors, echoing the camaraderie of the Templar knights who stood shoulder to shoulder in the face of overwhelming odds. Let us foster a spirit of collaboration and mutual respect, recognizing that each sacrifice made in love and service creates ripples of change that can transform lives and communities. In our daily lives, may we not shy away from the difficult choices that come with commitment. Let us embrace the moments that call us to relinquish our desires for the sake of others, to speak out against injustice, to lend a hand to those in need, and to be present for those who suffer. May we embody the essence of the Templar oath, allowing our actions to reflect a dedication that honors the legacy of those who came before us. As we reflect upon the significance of sacrifice within the Templar oath, may we also seek to cultivate a spirit of gratitude for the opportunities we have to serve. In every act of selflessness, may we find purpose, and may our lives be a testament to the transformative power of sacrifice. Teach us, O Divine Presence, that through our willingness to give, we not only uplift others, but also draw closer to the divine essence that resides within us all. In this moment of reflection, we commit ourselves to the noble path of sacrifice, inspired by the valor of the Templar Knights. May our hearts be ever open to the call of service, and may our lives reflect the profound truth that true fulfillment lies not in what we accumulate for ourselves, but in what we are willing to give for the greater good. Amen. O divine essence of the universe, we gather in reverence to reflect upon the enduring legacy of the Templar Knights, whose oaths resonate through the corridors of time, echoing the values of justice, protection, and unwavering commitment to a cause greater than themselves. We seek to understand the depths of their sacred promises, forged in the crucible of the medieval world, where their identity intertwined with the socio-political fabric of their era, shaping destinies and altering the course of history. As we contemplate the historical significance of the Templar Oath, we recognize that these vows were not mere words, but a profound declaration of purpose and allegiance. Their commitment to uphold the tenets of faith and valor amidst the turbulence of their time reflected a dedication that transcended personal ambition, binding them to each other and to the ideals of chivalry. May we draw inspiration from their resolve, understanding that in a world often fraught with conflict, the legacy of the Templars calls us to stand firm in our convictions, champions of justice and guardians of the vulnerable. In the stillness of our hearts, we turn our thoughts to the spiritual dimensions of the Templar Oath. Let us acknowledge the deep commitment to faith and service that fueled their journey, a journey marked by the pursuit of a higher purpose. May their example ignite within us a fervent desire to seek the divine in our daily lives, to serve others with humility and grace, and to embrace the transformative power of love that transcends all boundaries. In a world yearning for meaning, may we be inspired to embody the virtues they held dear, becoming beacons of hope and compassion in our communities. We remember the virtues of chivalry and honor that define the Templar Knights: bravery, loyalty, and integrity. Let these qualities guide us as we navigate the complexities of modern existence, reminding us that true strength lies not in the absence of fear, but in the courage to act justly, to remain loyal to our principles, and to uphold integrity in all that we do. May we strive to cultivate these virtues within ourselves, fostering a spirit of camaraderie and support that uplifts those around us. As we reflect on the role of sacrifice in the Templar oath, we acknowledge the profound act of giving oneself fully to a noble cause. May we find the courage to embrace our own sacrifices, recognizing that in the act of surrendering our personal desires for the greater good, we discover a deeper sense of purpose and connection. Let us learn from the Templars' commitment to a life of service, understanding that true fulfillment often lies in the selfless acts that enrich the lives of others. In this moment, we contemplate the legacy of the Templars in modern society, acknowledging the enduring influence of their ideals. Their commitment to justice and protection continues to resonate, inspiring contemporary organizations and individuals to strive for a world defined by equity and compassion. May we carry forth their torch, illuminating the path for future generations as we advocate for justice, champion the oppressed, and protect the sanctity of all life. As we reflect upon these truths, may our hearts be filled with a renewed sense of purpose, inspired by the sacred oath of the Templar Knights. Let us commit ourselves to noble causes, to faith, and to unwavering service to others, embodying the spirit of the Templars in our thoughts, words, and actions. In unity, may we rise as modern guardians of justice, drawing strength from the legacy of those who came before us, and dedicating our lives to a cause that uplifts humanity and honors the divine. O great architect of the universe, we gather in reverence to honor the sacred legacy of the Knights Templar, a fraternity bound by a profound oath that transcends time and space. As we reflect upon the solemn promises made by these noble warriors of faith, we recognize the weight of their commitment, a covenant forged in the crucible of purpose and dedication. May we be inspired by their resolve to uphold the principles of justice, protection, and unwavering faith in the face of adversity. We invoke the spirit of those who took the Templar oath, pledging their lives to the service of God and the defense of the oppressed. Let us remember their vows, which were not mere words, but a testament to the strength of character and the depth of conviction. In their commitment, they found a higher calling, a sacred duty that defined their existence and shaped the course of history. As we contemplate their journey, may we be reminded of our own responsibilities to the world around us, embracing the ideals of service and compassion as we walk our own paths. In this moment of consecration, we ask for the fortitude to emulate the virtues embodied by the Templars, bravery in our actions, loyalty to our commitments, and integrity in our thoughts and deeds. Let their example guide us as we strive to cultivate these qualities within ourselves, recognizing that true strength lies not in the sword, but in the heart that seeks to do good. May we be courageous in our pursuits, steadfast in our beliefs, and honorable in our interactions with others. We turn our thoughts to the sacredness of sacrifice, understanding that the Templar oath called for a willingness to give oneself fully to a cause greater than personal gain. In this spirit, we reflect on our own lives, seeking to identify where we are called to make sacrifices for the benefit of others. May we find the grace to let go of our comforts and desires, embracing the call to serve our communities, stand up for those who cannot defend themselves, and contribute to a more just and compassionate world. As we lift our hearts in prayer, let us also honor the legacy of the Templars in modern society. Their ideals continue to resonate, urging us to advocate for justice, protect the vulnerable, and stand firm against tyranny. May we carry forth their mission in our own lives, recognizing that each act of kindness, each moment of courage, contributes to the tapestry of hope that binds us all. Let us be champions of peace and guardians of righteousness, echoing the noble aspirations of those who came before us. In this sacred moment, we humbly renew our commitments to noble causes, to faith, and to service to others. May our lives be a reflection of the Templar oath, filled with purpose, guided by principles, and enriched by acts of love and kindness. We dedicate ourselves to this path, seeking to honor the legacy of the Knights Templar and to embody the virtues that they held dear. Amen.